Powered Parachute Handbook 9-2 Ground Reference Maneuvers. Greetings, aviators, and welcome to the intricacies of the rectangular course, a fundamental ground reference maneuver that stands as a cornerstone in our flight training endeavors. As we delve into this aerial choreography, let's draw our attention to the nuanced interplay between the powered parachute and the selected rectangular area on the ground, an arena where precision and finesse intertwine. Imagine this maneuver as a symphony of practical applications: a turn, the division of attention between the flight path and ground objects, and the delicate handling of our aerial companion, the powered parachute. Here, we navigate the aerial stage with a constant altitude, a canvas upon which we perfect the timing of turns and the recovery process. Picture the establishment of a ground track, akin to drawing a seamless line in the sky, and the discernment of the appropriate crab, angle, and aerial artistry that distinguishes the skilled aviator. Our canvas, a square or rectangular field, serves as the stage for this performance. The powered parachute gracefully glides parallel to and at a uniform distance from the field boundaries. To optimize our view, we position our flight path just outside the field boundaries, allowing for a panoramic observation from either pilot seat. The proximity to the field edges dictates the degree of finesse in our bank angles during the pivotal turning points, a delicate interplay in the sky. As our powered parachute embraces the downwind leg, the wind becomes a tailwind, propelling us into a rhythmic motion with increased ground speed. The turn onto the next leg requires a swift rate and a higher bank, echoing the rhythm of the wind. Yet, as the turn progresses, the bank angle wanes, mirroring the diminishing tailwind component. The performance continues onto the base leg, where the wind attempts to influence our powered parachute away from the field boundary. A compensatory turn, extending beyond the conventional 90 degrees, demands finesse. The rollout, a synchronized move, aligns our parachute parallel to the upwind leg boundary. Transitioning to the upwind leg, a gradual roll encounters the headwind drift. Gradual adjustments in bank angle and rate of turn ensure continuity in our aerial interplay. The crosswind leg demands adaptability as we adjust our wind correction angles to maintain a uniform distance from the field boundary. Our aerial performance concludes with the turn onto the downwind leg. The tailwind's influence necessitates a turn of more than 90 degrees, with a gradual increase in bank. The timed rollout, a synchronized move, aligns our parachute parallel to the crosswind corner of the field. In this interplay with the winds, we anticipate turns, correct for ground speed, drift, and turning radius. The same techniques resonate in our flights within airport traffic patterns, a testament to the versatility of our powered parachute symphony. Now, as we delve into the intricacies of S-turns across a road, an aerial maneuver where the powered parachute gracefully executes semicircles on each side of a selected straight line on the ground. Picture this as a carefully orchestrated sequence in the sky, where precision and control are paramount. Our stage is set. A straight line, be it a road, fence, railroad, or section line, positioned perpendicular to the wind's direction. Throughout this aerial performance, our powered parachute will navigate this stage, maintaining a consistent altitude, never descending below 200 feet. Consider the S-turns across a road as a fundamental practice maneuver, refining the practical application of turns and the correction for wind drift. This aerial exercise, while less advanced than the rectangular course, provides valuable insights into compensating for drift during turns. Our objectives encompass developing the ability to correct for drift, orienting the flight path with ground references, adhering to an assigned ground track, reaching specified points on assigned headings, and honing the pilot's ability to divide attention, an intricate aerial maneuver indeed. Visualize the powered parachute crossing the road at a precise 90-degree angle, initiating a series of 180-degree turns in opposite directions, and recrossing the road at another 90-degree angle after each completed turn. Executing this aerial maneuver demands finesse, a changing rate of turn and angle of bank to establish the wind correction angle, both intricately adjusting with the ebb and flow of ground speed. The maneuver unfolds with the steepest bank at the start of the downwind turn, gradually shallowing as we transition to the upwind side. Throughout this aerial exercise, maintaining a constant altitude is crucial, and the ever-changing bank creates a true semicircular ground track. Visualize the maneuver, anticipate the desired half-circle ground track, adjust the bank, and ensure a flawless crossover of the road. As we continue our journey through powered parachute maneuvers, let's delve into the nuanced technique known as turns around a point. Expanding on the foundational principles introduced in S-turns across a road, This maneuver represents a logical progression in our training, introducing us to a symphony of aeronautical finesse. The objectives of this training maneuver are multifaceted. First and foremost, it aims to refine our turning technique, enhancing the ability to control the powered parachute seamlessly while diverting attention between the flight path and ground references. Further, it serves as a profound lesson, teaching us that the radius of a turn is intimately tied to the degree of bank used concerning a distinct object. In the execution of turns around a point, envision the powered parachute gracefully tracing a complete circle, maintaining a uniform distance from a prominent ground reference point. However, remember, our altitude should never dip below 200 feet, ensuring both safety and precision throughout the maneuver. Drawing parallels to our previous exploration of S-turns, the factors and principles of drift correction remain ever present. A constant radius around a point demands a nuanced interplay of changing angles of bank and wind correction angles, a sophisticated maneuver dictated by the varying ground speed. The proximity to a downwind or upwind heading dictates the steepness or shallowness of the bank and the corresponding rate of turn. Selecting the point around which we pivot is crucial. A prominent yet precise reference, such as isolated trees or crossroads, will be our guide. Entering this aerial maneuver, the powered parachute should approach the selected point on a downwind heading, positioned at a distance equivalent to the desired radius of the turn. Wind, being a silent partner in this performance, necessitates a rapid roll into the initial bank to achieve the steepest bank when the powered parachute aligns directly downwind. The subsequent journey involves a gradual shallowing of the bank until reaching the point of upwind alignment, followed by a progressive steepening until back on the downwind heading. Just as in our previous aerial choreography of S-turns, turns around a point require a similar elegant twist. The powered parachute's nose is turned progressively inside the circle on the downwind half and outside on the upwind half, akin to the S-turns across a road. As proficiency grows, the entry into this aerial maneuver may be initiated from any point, emphasizing the importance of careful consideration of wind velocity, ground speed, and initial bank selection. Flight instructors, with their seasoned expertise, play a pivotal role in guiding students through the effects of incorrect initial banks. However, even in this seemingly flawless performance, pitfalls await. Common errors include insufficient area clearance, inappropriate bank establishment on entry, oversight of wind drift, imbalances in bank and wind correction angles leading to drift, altitude fluctuations, lapses in visual lookout for other aircraft, and the inability to focus outside the powered parachute while maintaining precise control. So, fellow aviators, as we embark on perfecting the art of turns around a point, let the principles of precise control, constant adjustment, and awareness guide us through the skies. Until our next aerial rendezvous, happy flying.